What's up, everybody? I got a really trippy mystery for you today, and it all has to do with these little blue rocks, some really fucking creepy statues, and an ancient legend that, turns out, might just be real. Let's begin with these little blue bastards right here, codename the Sky Stones. Dozens of little blue rocks that were discovered in 1991 Sierra Leone, Africa, and have remained a mystery ever since. Because here's the thing, rocks, stones, and gems are made from minerals, and blue ones are generally heavy. But the Sky Stones are made from 77% oxygen and are incredibly lightweight, which makes no fucking sense, because how do you form a solid mass from air? Now, how is this possible? We don't know. Where does the blue pigment come from? We don't know. Are these rocks ancient or are they modern? We don't know. But what we do know is that the Sky Stones do not match any known rock found on this planet, blue or otherwise, and can only be found within one very specific region of Sierra Leone, Africa. That being said, we have no idea how they got there. However, there is a clue, and it's a damn good one. It's just that, well, let's flash back just a year earlier, same region of Sierra Leone, in almost the exact same spot. At a depth of 150 feet below the strata, villagers uncover hundreds of clay, granite, and limestone statuettes of what look to be, well, reptiles. Yet the locals claim are depictions of the ancient gods that came from the sky thousands of years ago, the Nomali. And as the legend goes, the Nomali came down to earth to guide humanity, descending from the heavens with eyes so bright you could not look into them, and voices so loud they could be heard in the next village, turning the sky to stone which fell to earth like rain from the clouds. Flash forward a year later, we find those pieces of the sky in the form of the Sky Stones. Now, other than the obvious creepy as factor, here's what makes the statuette so intriguing. Tiny chromium spheres that were found embedded, almost fused together with the Nomali statues, which makes no sense because scientists dated the statues to around 1400 AD, and chromium wasn't isolated until the 1800s. That being said, carbon dating of the soil surrounding the Nomali statues places their age just a little further back to around 15,000 BC. Either way, it's a moot point because chromium still doesn't exist yet. Now, we have the Sky Stones, actual rocks that have been studied and tested by numerous institutions and universities for over 30 years, with the most recent taking place just a few years back in 2019 at the University of Washington's ISO lab, where the Sky Stones were put through a mass spectrograph analysis, and after running the test 3 separate times due to the strangeness of the results, Dr. Peter Ward, PhD and professor of paleontology at the university, could only respond with, "This gives me the creeps." We have the statues of the Nomali, some of them embedded with chromium spheres, and we have an ancient legend about gods descending from the heavens that sounds eerily similar to a spaceship landing, which I get it, sounds shitballs crazy, but shit, it does kind of sound like a spaceship landing. With eyes so bright you couldn't look into them, sounds like 2 bright-ass rockets. With voices so loud they could be heard in the next village, sounds like the sound of those bright-ass rockets. And turning the sky to stone sounds a lot like a heat shield breaking off or something along those lines. Then you throw in these creepy-looking reptile motherfuckers that for some reason are holding chromium spheres. I mean, god damn it. Either this is one hell of a coincidence or, well, it's not. Let me know what you think.